everyone. Heidi over here is doing like the Dirty Dancing with the lady with the not Dirty Dancing, but Dirty Dancing the movie where the girl's up there with the talent show doing her ukulele dance.
It's like I was.
So anyway, you can see that I am here today. Lisa is in Las Vegas with Val, so she is going to be joining us shortly after we do a little bit of paperwork here at the shop. So thank you for joining us today on this Thursday. It's kind of gloomy outside, so hopefully it's a little better where you are. We're going to start off today with just two retreats that we have coming up that we would love for you to join us with. We have our cabin fever that is going on. I believe we have 2 quads left for lodging. So come on down, just join a couple friends and come and stitch for the night. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think it's just going to be a joy to have or to do. Maybe I'll join. Probably not, because I don't think Phil could handle having David all weekend, but
I was going to say, what, in all your free time?
Yeah, my free time. The other one is Love is All You Need. So that is Lisa's retreat that she is going to be doing. This one here is going to be 2 different days. One is on a Tuesday and the other one is on a Saturday for those of you that work during the week. And what you're going to be doing is you are going to be doing a quilt project and also a wool project. So come on down and learn a little bit from Lisa on both sides of it. I've seen the quilt and it is fabulous. She just finished it up in Vegas with Val. So I think you're going to be very, very happy with this one. Then I know we have talked about Teresa Kogert coming. We don't have any lodging available for those of you that are traveling in, but definitely if you want to come on down for the retreat, we do have hotels that we can direct you to. That's only about 20 minutes down the road, so an easy drive from here to there. And it's in a great part of town down in downtown Neenah for you. But this one is done July 13th through the 15th or September 28th through the 30th. And Teresa is going to be doing a project exclusive to Primitive Gatherings. So you're going to see a brand new project. Let's see what it is. The $300 for the day class, which is what you would be because we don't have any lodging. That will include your kit and also your lunches and snacks. And we also have some really cool gifts for you guys as well for that. So make sure you give the gathering a call. And I do know that Gloria has alluded to this on the gathering. So if you follow us on Facebook and you like the page of the gathering, if you haven't yet, make sure you do, because Gloria and the ladies over there are keeping up with social media and telling you things that are coming down the pipe. And I'm probably going to ruin the surprise, but she has secured La Di Da to come June 8th, 9th, and 10th of this year. Now, don't go calling her right now about booking your spot yet. We have to finalize all the numbers, but if that's something that you want to do, make sure you watch our Facebook pages, and obviously we'll announce it on here and the blog as well. But for that first chance, make sure you like the gathering at Primitive Gatherings on the Facebook page, and you will see when that is available for you to call. Do we have any questions at all yet?
Yeah. Are there going to be any basket making classes coming up in 2023?
So the question was, are we going to have any basket making classes in 2023? Yes, we are. So we had one scheduled, but we have to reschedule it, so it hasn't even been posted. But Gloria, because she is now living here, which is awesome, she will be throwing in basket making classes probably several times in the year. But this first part of the year, we have a couple staff members that will be gone at the gathering, so she kind of has to cover for that at the moment. But I'm guessing probably March, April, we'll get some on the books for you. And we'll get that out to you as soon as we can so you guys can sign up for it.
Any word on when the red and white video is coming out?
So the next question is about the red and white video. And actually, I don't know the answer to that question. So Kaylee, when is the red and white video going to be done?
No.
Yeah, go sit next to her.
The video has been recorded. However, we were going to just hold off because we were going to do all the ribbons and do close-ups and kind of a trunk show of it.
Okay, so I would guess probably, by the first part of February, it will be released. We're going to do something special with all the ribbon winners and make sure those quilts also get back to you. So along that note, the quilts are coming down. We had classes all week long, so those ones that were really high, we couldn't get down right away. They are in the process of getting down. Amy has this amazing spreadsheet that she has everybody's name on, and she is making sure to cross-check and make sure that everyone's quilt is in that box and is returning to, obviously, the proper person. So please be patient with us. As soon as those start going out, I will let you know in a post on Facebook that they have started to go out, and they will go out in waves, because obviously with 150 quilts, we can't get those all out to you in one day. So as we get those out, you will get an email letting you know, here's your tracking number, it's in the mail, and then you can watch for it as well. Anything else right away?
Not right now.
All right. So I'm actually too going to talk to you about the club. So if any of you are new here, please come on over to our clubs that we have. We have them shown on our website. If you go under events and then the gathering, you will see little icons as to what clubs we have available. And even if you're a couple hours away, come on, grab a couple friends, come and stay for the day. We have 1-day lodging available for you as well. Just call the gathering and they can help you with that. So the ones coming up is we just had Hexie yesterday. So the next one will be February 8th. We also have Sit and Stitch available on January 24th. Lisa will be here for that one. I know there was a lot of disappointed people that she wasn't here this week. Then we also have a Featherweight Club, and their first meeting is actually next Monday. So hopefully we have a ton of people join us for that. I know that has been put on hold a couple times, so thank you for sticking with us on that one. We have Wool Club next Wednesday, and that is with me. I do all the Wool Club ones there. Then we have Cross Stitch, and that will be January 25th. And we, for those of you who are doing cross stitch and getting back into it, we are going to have a whole cool section downstairs with new patterns, cross stitch supplies, and that kind of stuff as well. We realize that's getting to be a great new hobby and art for all of you, and we are recognizing that and bringing that in for you guys as well. And then we also have a raw cooking club that meets on Sunday with Susie. She is an amazing teacher, so if it's something that you want to do, please give us a call and let us know, and we'll get you hooked up with all the supplies. Any questions before I move on?
Maybe touch on the possibility of those clubs and classes being virtual in the future, with the membership and the subscription stuff.
Well, because I'm giving that face because we haven't gone too far. So the question was about doing some of these clubs virtual. And yes, that is something that we are going to look into further down the road. We haven't finalized any of that at the moment, but that's definitely something that we are looking to do, more virtual classes, virtual clubs and teaching and that kind of stuff as well. So please make sure you watch for that too. And then we are going to have a YouTube membership platform that we will be doing, where you will, for a nominal fee, every month you'll get a tutorial on something, maybe 1 or 2 different tutorials, free patterns, just more exclusive one-on-one basically with Lisa.
Let them know where they can go online in the events section to see all of those things so that they can get dates and times and all of that.
So where you can go for all, the question was, where can you go to see where all of these events were happening? So if you go onto our homepage on our website, primitivegatherings.us, there is a tab across the top. It'll say events. Just hit events and then hit the gathering, because all of our classes take place at the gathering, and you will see them all along the top. Now, you can't put those in the basket and register for the class. I know it kind of looks like you can, but you can't. So just make sure that's just kind of right now our calendar of events, because we don't have any place on our new website, or on our website right now. On our new one, it'll be amazing. But right now you'll just have to call the gathering in order to reserve your spots. All right, so the next thing I'm going to talk to you about is this weekend is the Moda Charm Challenge. Now, we haven't done a lot on that. I do know that Heidi is going to do a blog post about what the challenge is all about. And all you need is a charm pack, a 5-inch charm pack. I am doing mine with Nantucket Summer. I love this line. It is just beautiful with the dark blues and the greens and the light blues and the whites in there. So I am using this charm pack and a Bella Solid background here. So basically, this challenge is just for you to either find some charm squares that you like at your local quilt store, or let's say here at Primitive Gatherings, or in your closet. I'm sure you have tons of charms available to you, and this is just a nice little challenge for you to do something with those charm squares. And I'll be honest with you, I think I'm going to make 4 of these to make a nice, I think it'll end up being 60 by 60 quilt. I think that would be great with these because it's very beautiful. It's a great quilt. And the directions will be in the blog. Heidi will have a link for that. And this is, I'm sorry, my fingers are not working today. This is kind of the layout for the charms. You can kind of see that help a little bit better. There you go. And I will be posting all weekend long my progress with these blocks as well. So please make sure that you join me and show me what you're doing with those. All right. I have 2 new products here that we have, projects that we've just finished that I would like to show you. I know this guy has been all over Facebook and everyone has been asking about this. This is called I Love Snow, and it was in one of our wool subscription boxes. We've just released it online for all of you as well. I think he is adorable. I love the way it's 2 different things on there, and I just love all the stitching that we have available. And then the second one is, finally got in all the fabric for this, and this is called Alpine. Alpine is 60 by 72.
Don't talk because you can't hear you.
Okay.
There.
So Alpine is 60 by 72, and it is using the, oh my goodness, I forgot this line of fabric. But it is with Bonnie and Camille line. And I just love the way the green and the gray play against each other here on this. So kit and pattern is $150. As always, we have a kit only option and a pattern option for you. All right. Should I pick one winner right now? We do have winners today.
That's all I got picked so far.
Yep, that's fine. So the winner of a Nantucket Summer Charm Pack is Connie Thomas. Please make sure you send your name and information to Heidi N at primitivegatherings.us, and she'll get that out to you in the mail. So right now, Lisa and Val are waiting to come on in Vegas, so we are going to switch to them right at this time.
Oh, here we go. Are we on yet? Hi.
Can I hear us?
Yes, you're on, Sam. You're on.
Hi, you're on.
Hey everyone, we're here in Vegas, and we thought we'd just come on and have you peek into our little retreat that we're having here right now. We're in Vegas. It's cold here. It's only like 50 degrees, but that doesn't matter when you're stitching, right?
That's right.
All right, Val behind me. Darcy here, my tag along. I made her come with me at the last minute.
Twist her arm. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. So we went to this show last night. It was kind of naughty, but it was fun. It hurt my belly. And we went and got massages at the foot spa, which was kind of a treat. Totally different than last time.
Yeah.
We had 3 guys.
Guys.
And I feel like somebody put a baseball bat in the back of my head right here, but it felt so good. I'm a little bruised up, but
I think
I think it's worth it. How are we coming across as sound wise? Are we okay, guys?
Tell them they're a little echoey and quiet.
You're a little echoey and quiet.
Okay, so we'll come up a little closer.
How big is the Xmas
That's
square
better.
quilt? I don't know what that is.
All right. All right, so yeah, we'll just come a little bit closer to the device.
Some of that doesn't make sense.
All right, and Jess, just so you know, when Heidi asks you questions, everybody can hear her question.
Okay.
So I always thought we had to repeat them, but we don't. You can hear Heidi really good.
Perfect.
Yeah, that makes it fun. All right, so I want to tell you also that Val's house is still decorated for Christmas, and I have never seen Christmas like this. I think we need to come here next Christmas and do a video of all of her decorating. It's so amazing.
Christmas throws up in my house. I think my sister went around and counted all the visible quilts. They're not all Christmas quilts, but all the quilts in my house. And I think she said there were 154 quilts that were visible in my house right now. So there are a lot of quilts hanging out. You can see a couple behind us.
Yeah.
So she had her own little mini quilt show, you're telling me.
I did, yeah, pretty much. Mini quilt show. Well, Tim and I have been married for 38 years, and I think it might be different when you're a military family. Like the things that you have that remind you of home, it's hard to get rid of those. So I probably have decorations that might be 38 years old.
I think you do.
Yeah, I think Lisa said I have some that you could tell my progression in my quilting progress too. Like from when I started to where I am now, there's a couple that are a little, but yeah.
Yeah, it's totally like I couldn't possibly.
That's why I didn't do the thing.
I'd be like, I need like 3 people to come and help me do this. That's the only way I think I can pull that off.
Yeah.
3 bedrooms, bathrooms, and it looks great. It really does. It looks amazing. Like we need to do like a quilters Christmas and go into like 6 quilters homes for Christmas. So if you want to volunteer to have us come to your house and film your quilters Christmas, we might do that.
Yeah, and I think it's probably different too, especially in Vegas. I mean, we don't get snow, but I think that's why I put so much Christmas stuff out, just to kind of make me feel like I'm in the mood. You know?
But it does get a little chilly here.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I want to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about Meet Me in the Garden, but we'll talk about that last. We'll show you, or we should talk about that first.
Yeah.
All right, so we promised 3 gift cards for $250 for anybody who sent in their picture of their quilt with them in it to Heidi at primitivegathering.us. So Kaylee can put that email up there for us to send that to. We are going to pick 3 winners of who finished their quilts on the 13th. And that's tomorrow.
Friday because
All right. All right. And we will not announce the winners until I get back.
so make sure you send in your pictures because I know a lot of projects and I love it. I think it's
Yeah, did you
awesome.
see the one woman that did 2?
No, that was
That was Osaka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen 2 of Meet Me in the Garden.
All right. All right. So does anybody have any questions on Meet Me in the Garden, unique gift card for Perfect Gathering? Anybody have any questions about that? So if you do, pop them up in the girls' class in a minute. But Val's going to put a couple other things he has done with the rulers from Meet Me in the Garden. So
Remember, I promised that we had 2. We'll have some companions by that point. I'm teaching both of these at a retreat in Cedar City, and once we get the patterns all tested and double checked. So this is the Snail's Trail quilt. This is made with 8-inch square to square. And I just start some Lakeside Gathering flannels, so I'm going to be making another sample out of flannel, the same quilt. So that's a Snail's Trail quilt.
yeah, remember I showed you the Lakeside bundle last week? This is pretty awesome.
And then this is using the 6-inch log cabin ruler. And I saw something on all people quilt. They have like 27, 28 different settings for doing a log cabin quilt. And I had these pinks, so I did a little heart. So honestly, if you've used the log cabin ruler, you should be able to figure out, but I will have a pattern that tells you how many back borders I use, how much yardage I use for my borders, but you guys should be able to do that. Especially if you look at that all people quilt post about log cabin quilt. So, yeah, so this is what I'm teaching in Sydney at the end of the month. And then what else am I doing? Oh, I'm starting Joy, the Christmas line. Is that what it's called?
Joyful Gathering.
Joyful Gathering. Because I'm working on
Hey Val,
a pat. Yes.
when you talk, can you just face where
Yes.
the speaker is?
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
I'm working on starting some joyful gatherings because I'm working on another. We'll have 2 versions of a quilt when Joyful Gatherings comes out. It's a reproduction of an antique quilt that I bought when I was at the gathering. So I'm working on that. What else? You got a quilt. Lisa's got a quilt.
We'll show you the quilt that we're going to do for Love Is All You Need. I finished it here. This is what I was working on last weekend when I did all those blocks. I know it's pretty big, so it's hard to show you it. But this will be a pattern after we do the class in February. And it'll be available as a PDF and as a regular pattern. So I'm super happy that I got that one done.
That's fun.
I'm working on, right now, I'm cutting out this. All the wools for this. So that's what I was doing while Jess was doing a fabulous job of explaining everything that's going on and stuff. All right. I didn't have a lot to talk to you about today. And was there anything else?
They're kind of frozen. Oh,
I don't think so. I think we really wanted to make sure everybody got their pictures in of in the garden to have so that you can get on the drawing. The drawing is tomorrow. We're heading to Joyce's tonight after I teach class.
Yeah.
Have another fun weekend to talk. And we're gonna head to Diane. That's what we're doing tomorrow morning.
It's pretty much go do this, do that.
Yeah. We get a little stone done.
All right, so if anybody doesn't have any questions for us, we will sign off and Jess can finish up. There is a video coming up of all the upcoming things. Not like big detail, but enough there that you can pencil in, save space, maybe sign up for that little All right, before I turn it back to you guys, anything you have for us?
No, I think we're good. Have fun, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye. Happy New Year.
See you later. All right. Hi, everyone. I know some of the volume was a little in and out, and we'll work on that for next time when she travels again and we do the live that way. But what Lisa was talking about is before she left, so last Thursday she promised you all a sneak peek at the projects that were going to be coming in 2023. So what we did for you is on Monday, this Monday, we just taped our live for you. So please watch and enjoy the video. Lisa's gonna go through all of the different things that will be happening in 2023. And then at the end, please ask your questions as you go through. I'm gonna be watching the feed, but then at the end we will ask, or we will answer some of your questions as well. So please enjoy the video.
Hey everyone, I'm here today to talk about all of the things we have going on with quilt-alongs, block of the month, sew-alongs, and what's coming up. So we thought we'd give you a heads up so you can plan, save, or do whatever you need to do to participate in some of these programs. First up, I want to talk about the quilt behind me. In the meadow, you can build a snowman. Now this is not a free pattern, it is a purchase pattern. There will be 4 rows to this quilt, so 4 shipments of fabrics and wools and patterns. There's also a fabric pack that comes with the first shipment with the larger pieces of fabric in there for you. The pattern is included in the pricing and all the shipping as well. You will have an option for paying in full at this time, like right now, to sign up. And finally, when our website is up and running, you will have the option to purchase this as a row of the month and installments. All right, so in paying in full, it'll be $325. And like I said, that includes all the shipping, the pattern, everything to make this quilt. We will start shipping this in the beginning of March. So that is in the meadow, you can build a snowman. And just to be a little bit more precise, these are homespuns. There's wool. You can do machine or hand applique, whatever you like. But it is a combination of wool and cotton fabrics. And like this is all like one piece of wool there on the bottom. So those are some nice big pieces for you. Okay, so let's talk about our wool subscription boxes and our quilt subscription boxes. If you don't know by now, we have 2 subscription boxes available every other month. The odd months are the wool boxes, the even months are the quilt boxes. Now, you have to sign up for this. It is a subscription. Your card is billed on the 15th of every month, and then we ship around the 20th, depending on if it's a weekend or not, give or take. So that's how you can sign up for these next 2 projects. And before, we've never given you a sneak peek, but some of you, I think, are on the fence a little bit. So we're going to give you a peek at what the ongoing projects are for both boxes. Not the single year, but the double year project. Because if you start doing this, they are 2-year projects. All right, so we have done some in the past called Everlasting was our first wool box one, Dragonfly Dreams was our second 2-year project, so we've been doing the wool box for 4 years already. And we have opened up our subscription to let some more people come in, but we can't guarantee that once it's full, it's going to be full for a while. So this might be your only chance to get in to those new boxes where everything is starting brand new in 2023 in January and in February. All right, so then let's talk about the wool one first. So the wool subscription box consists of 6 boxes at $72 each. And like I said, that includes the shipping and tons of projects in there at great discounts. Our wool box is discounted at 40% off of retail prices. So this project is called Fresh Cut Garden. And like I said, it's going to run 12 boxes, so 2 years worth. Now I'm going to give you a little peek at it here. It is all wool on flannel background. And to give you a head start on your box, you are able to purchase your background for this project. We want you to pick what color you want this to be on. And remember, in the boxes, there's also other projects. So we're going to give you all the wools for this project, but you're going to provide the background for it. And you are going to need 4 yards for sure. If you want to purchase a little more because maybe, you're known to maybe make a boo-boo here and there, I would purchase a little more if that's the case. Nobody ever complains that they have too much fabric. But 4 yards is all you need if you make no boo-boos. All right, so I'll just give you a quick little peek and a little bit more about this. So if this is being block 1, can you see this, Kaylee, if I lay this there? Block 2 will come and it will snug right next into this, and some of these flowers that I have here will fill in this gap. So the quilt is going to be completely full of appliques. It's not going to be huge, somewhere around 60 inches at its longest side, I believe. These blocks are about 14 inches finished, I think they were. Don't hold me to that, but I think we're cutting like 15 or 14 and a half inches for those. But that is that ongoing project, Fresh Cut Garden, that is in our wool subscription boxes. And you can purchase that flannel. All right, next up is the quilt box ongoing project, which is only 1 year. Now we are going to be naming that Carousel. Now don't get all crazy. Doesn't looks nothing like a carousel. We just have to name it something. So Alicia picked Carousel. This project is going to be 6 boxes. Our cotton quilt box subscription is $45 per box. And you can sign up for those on our website at this time. And like I said, it's a good time to start because everything is starting new. I want to give you a heads up on purchasing a background for this one as well. You are going to need 6 yards for the quilt. And remember, if you want to order a little more, order a little extra. But in Garden Gatherings, there was this tan fabric, tone-on-tone tan, and we really love this with the other fabrics. And Kaylee's going to show you a picture of a couple of the blocks that we have in progress. But these are available on our website right now to get your order in and pick which one you want. Okay. We are going to link the fabric numbers in the video for you if you want. And also, Jessica wanted to remind you, if you don't want a tone-on-tone and you just want one of our like basic primitive muslins, 1040-22 is the one that we think is going to look the best with the reproduction fabrics that we've picked out. We are super excited to have another great Christmas line coming up. It's Christmas, but yet not Christmas print. So it's these beautiful colors here. You can see, so creams with reds and greens, and then reds and 2 greens there. The reds are slightly, one's a little bit brighter and one's kind of cranberry. So nice bunch of prints there. We are going to do a free quilt along with that bundle right there. So if you want to snag yourself a Joyful Gatherings bundle to do this free stitch along, that's one of the things that you can do right now because it's 20% off. As soon as we have to place our order for this fabric line, it will come off of being on sale. So I would recommend doing that fairly soon. So each of these blocks in the Joyful Gatherings quilt along will be 25 tree blocks, and then this block right here will change and be different every time. The trees will always be green, the block will always be red and cream. And 25 of them. And we have kind of a jig-jaggy setting of the trees and some of the creams to go into the sashing as well between the trees. You need 8 yards of background for this block. I know it sounds like a lot, right? But these, you're making 25 blocks. So you need 100 of these each cut to make this tree block. So that's why I did the math a couple times. It comes out to about 7.4 yards. So I just upped it to 8. So we have enough. So if you want to purchase your background for that as well, we have a Bella Solid 99-182 porcelain. That is the one that matches my fabrics. So get that in your cart as well at some time if you want to make it using Joyful Gatherings. But like I said, that one will be free. You can always add some of your fabrics to it as well, or completely do it in a different colorway. We love seeing the way everybody does these blocks. We also have a box kit using Joyful Gatherings. So Moda is putting out Home for the Holidays. This is the quilt right here. It comes in a box kit. It will be $300 for the kit, and that includes the pattern, the wool kit, and all the fabrics that you need to make the quilt. If you don't want to purchase the quilt kit all in full, we also have some a la carte options. If you just want the pattern, it's $24. If you want the wool kit only, it's $40. And then of course you can always buy the fat quarter tower or bundle as well. All right, so that is Joyful Gatherings. We also, I want to put in that we have added half-yard bundles to our website on pre-order as well for a very short time too. So if you want to make both of these quilts, get yourself a half-yard bundle and that will go a long way. Okay, so coming up soon as well is Black Star Flower Farm. And that's going to be another free block of the month. Remember when we did Moon Garden? And we did it block at a time each month, and then we had an optional finishing kit. So that's what we're going to do with this as well. So Black Star Flower Farm, you can get two different ways. You can get background with wool appliques or background with cotton appliques. So you can do the appliques with cotton by hand or machine. There is a lot of room in there for needle turn applique or if you want to fuse down your appliques. So I'm going to show you a couple of the blocks for Black Star. I'm going to show you the layout as well. So this is the layout. So you're going to have 12 blocks around the perimeter, and then you're going to have a big block, big house block with flowers and fun stuff in there as the center big block. We put it on a gray background, and this is what our kits will have in them. And I do want to warn you that there's only a limited supply of the fabrics that we're going to choose to do our kits with. So make sure if you really love this version that you order the kit. So this one is the wool. I'm going to show both the wool ones first. All right, now here is the needle turn cotton versions. And we got to get a big thank you for Mary from Arizona for stitching these. She did a fabulous job. All right, so let me talk about what's going to be included in your kit. And I just want to talk about the only thing we have you to sign up for right now is the full kit price. So you're going to buy it all at once. Because of our website and our subscriptions not being on our new site yet, we're going to hold off, and if we have any left over to do this monthly, you'll be able to purchase this monthly and sign up for the subscription on our website in probably about March. So you will be able to sign up for this monthly if there's any fabric left over. So we don't really know. Maybe everybody will buy it in full and there won't be any left over for us, or we'll have to make a sub. So if you want it exactly how we do it, I would suggest buying it all in full up front at one time. And then you don't have to worry about anything else. And I'll let you know what it comes with. So on here it comes with anything that's gray and the wools. And then at the end, there's going to be a small finishing kit that is the sashing, the corner black stars, and then the borders. And there may be a few appliques on the borders, but that will all be optional. So you don't have to do that, but you're gonna have another purchase later on down the road, a long ways away. We have 12 months to get these blocks done, and then we will let you know when it's time to sign up for the finishing part if you want that. And just to say that again, we won't be offering the block of the month at a single price until our website is up and running, and we'll let you know when that is. So let's one more time. Background option, if you only want the background option on this, that is $60 for that gray homespun. The wool pay in full option is $350, which makes it $27 per shipment, but we're going to put that all in one. So we just kind of let you know the difference in the prices between when you pay for it all at once or when we ship it monthly. If you choose to pay monthly when that option is available, it will be $32 a month. So you save $5 a month by paying for it in total. So it'll be $416 for the whole thing, and each month you will be billed $32 for the pattern, the wool, and the shipping. So that includes all your shipping too. So I know it sounds like $30 or whatever, but that includes shipping too. And we will start shipping these in the end of March. So that's when Black Star Flower Farm will ship, is the end of March. There is a thread kit available for a limited amount of threads. That's only $40.60, and the threads used are number 8 122, P12, 4, 0531, 0511, 126, and 0196. Those are the only threads used in the whole quilt. And yes, you may use more than one ball because you're going to run out of the white probably. All right, so the Black Star Flower Farm cotton version is going to be done a little bit different than the wool version. You will have only the choice of paying in full, and you will receive everything in that first shipment. So you're going to get the backgrounds, and you're going to get a fat quarter tower of all of the homespuns, and then a fabric for the leaves and stems, which is about another 1.5 yards for that. All right, and again, we will ship this one at the end of March as well. So that is Black Star Farms. Heads up, cotton version and wool version. We have decided this year that we are probably not going to put out any summer blocks of the week. We have so many quilt-alongs and sew-alongs coming out and planning that at this time that weekly shipment does not really work with how much shipping is right now. So we're going to take a break from our summer blocks of the week for now and just go ahead with quilt-alongs, free blocks of the month, and other things like that. We do have lakeside gatherings coming in August, and we will do some sort of quilt along with this as well. We are still in the planning stages of this one, but again, this bundle is on sale on our website right now for a short period of time. And then we also have rustic gatherings, and then there's another fabric line that comes out at the same time. I can't really remember the name, I'm so sorry. But I told you about it earlier, and we will link it in the description here. But I'm going to combine 2 fabric lines to do a quilt along with these. And that will start sometime in summer as well. So you see, we're going to have lots of opportunities for you to do some quilt alongs with us. So those of you who have done every summer block of the week, it's been 20 years, so we're giving you a break. Join one of these other ones that last a longer time, like months, and so you're not under the gun to get that quilt done in a summer, which a lot of people kind of like, oh my God, I'm never going to keep up. Well, it really wasn't about keeping up. It was just about getting it to you during the summer when a lot of you had off, or maybe you had some more free time. We also have one more other thing that I want to talk about coming up that I want you to write down and remember, and that is our YouTube membership. So we are going to be launching that in the next couple months as well, and it'll be a very minimal amount, but we're going to give you a ton of stuff. Not only quilting projects and stitching projects, but we're also going to give you some lifestyle things like cooking and shopping and just some fun stuff to do. So look for that as well, and we're going to go back to my home and do some things from there as well. So kind of just a little bit more in-depth hangout with us here at Primitive Gatherings. So look for that as well coming up. All right, so I think that's all I have for you right now, and I will be in Utah when you hear this, so I can't wait to see what we're going to bring you in Utah. All right, talk to you soon.
Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed that video. We have so many fun things coming up in 2023, so I hope something piqued your interest here. I bet you a lot of things piqued your interest. So what we're gonna do quickly though is when I was going through watching all of the questions, there was a few that were repeated several times. So one of the questions was, if you're already in the subscription boxes, do you need to sign up again for 2023? No, do not do that. If you do, you will get 2 boxes, and you probably don't want to do that. So do not sign up again. You are in that box until you email us and you tell us that you want to cancel out. Now, when you do cancel out on that, you do take the next box because we've already counted you into that. So you're in 2023, do not sign up again. If you are not signed up, then yeah, go right ahead. Please sign up again, or please sign up, because we do have some still available, but not many. Another question was, how do we find those boxes? Kaylee is going to segue to a video on how to find and sign up for the subscription boxes. Now, the quilt box is $45 every other month starting in February. So they are on all the even months. So you will be billed in February around the 15th. On the 15th, you will be billed $45, and then we will ship you your box. The wool box is $72 every other month starting in January. So the quilt boxes are the odd months. I did have a question about the threads. Kaylee's running around because her computer was going to die. So we're all laughing here. I usually will release and tell you what threads are coming up in the box for those of you who are in the wool box. I do have those available. They will be posted either tonight or tomorrow. We just had a couple of them that just came in, so we need to get those out of stock and available for you to order. So I will be posting that up in the Stitch with Lisa group, and also, as always, in the PG Wool Box group as well. So we're going to go and segue to the video on how to find the subscription boxes and sign up if you need to do that. We're going to come back and I will answer some more questions that you all had on what Lisa presented to you.
All right, for those of you who were having a hard time finding our subscription boxes, we created a little video just to help you out. Once you make your way to our website, this will be the home page that you see here, and just find that title line right here, and 3 in, you see BOM for block of the month. All you have to do is just hover your mouse right over it and a little box will drop down. Go down to clubs and click, and this will bring you to our subscription boxes, and you have your choice of quilt or wool. Once you make a selection, it will pull up our page here, and then always make sure that you are checking all of the options. So right here, it is required that you put in your location. If you're a US resident or international, I am a US resident, so I give that a click, and then I add it to my cart. And voila, there it is in your cart. So I hope this video helps you out today.
Hi everyone! Okay, so we are going to go over a couple things, and I know some of you have already seen it, but there are tons of questions here for some of you who joined late. So, this little guy here is called I Love Snow. He's brand new. He was from one of the wool boxes. You will find everything that we talked about here on the live in Live with Lisa icon. So go there.
On the website.
On the website, you will find it there. Another question was, what is this quilt next to me? This is called Alpine, and it is not our pattern. It is a Bonnie and Camille pattern, but is it not gorgeous? So we have kits available for this as well on the website. Okay, so couple questions that we had going on here, and I made notes. The question was, what is this quilt behind us? This is called In the Meadow You Can Build a Snowman. It is a row of the month quilt that we will be offering. It is 4 shipments. So you will be doing the 4 rows that you see in this bottom one here. It is a combination of cotton and wool applique on here. Now, I know a lot of you are wondering, so how we do our summer block, when we do our summer block of the weeks, we usually offer it to you to be paid in full or to pay monthly. Now, right now, all of the blocks of the month that she has shown, or the row of the month that she has shown on here, we are only offering monthly, I do apologize. We are only offering it as paid in full. The reason why we're doing that is because we are switching to a new website, and this just gives us a little bit extra. I don't know how to even explain it, but this just allows us to put this subscription out to you right now rather than waiting and getting it up for you. So all of these are paid in full options at this time. If you do want to wait and do it monthly, that will be available to you probably in March, but that is under the assumption that we have enough fabric or enough wool in order to make these kits available to you. So if this is something you really want to do, I do encourage you to sign up and do the pay in full right away. Now, so I think that's all the questions we had about in the meadow you can build a snowman. Let's see. The next question was about the project in the wool box. Now the fresh cut garden is on flannel. That is something that you would need to purchase extra from the wool box. Due to how much you saw, how much wool was on there, we just could not fit in fabric for everyone at that time as well. So we offered it to you so that you can pick your own background, whether you want it to be white, black. I saw a blue. I think it would be great in that dark navy blue that like Twilight Garden is on. It would be great in a cream color as well. So you get to choose. Now we did put it on a flannel, and we did put it on a flannel 10F104074. And Kaylee is going to link all of those numbers down below in the video when we are done. So you'll be able to see that all there as well. You won't have to rewatch the whole video. But you would need 4 yards of it. So you could purchase it in flannel, or you could do cotton. If you have 4 yards of some small print that you want to put that on, go for it. It's your project. It's making it yours. Another thing that I wanted to say is the quilt box. If you're in the quilt box, originally Lisa had said 6 yards. We did recalculate, and from Monday when we taped it to today, we realized that you need to have 7 yards of that in order to be safe. So please make sure that you order 7 yards of whatever background fabric you want. We did tell you a few numbers for you to choose from, or once again, you could choose a white. If you want to do it in white, go ahead and do it in white. It would look amazing as well. All right, the Joyful Quilt Along. So that is the one using the Fat Quarter Bundle from Joyful, which I will remind you is 20% off right now, and it will only be 20% off until February 19th. We've gotten the cutoff date on when we need to order this, so you have until February 19th in order to purchase the Fat Quarter Bundle with the 20% discount. So Joyful Gatherings, the Joyful Quilt Along, which is all the trees with the little blocks on the inside. That is a Fat Quarter Bundle and 8 yards of, if you have a small print at home, or a small print from Joyful Gatherings would be great, or a Bella. We did recommend the 9900 182, which is a porcelain color that goes great with these creams here. And that is going to start in July. We believe we'll get these in June. So once we get those shipped out and we ensure that, the bulk of you do have them available, we'll start releasing the patterns for that. And that will be on Lisa's blog, and that will be a free pattern for you all. All right. The Black Star Flower Farm wool version. Now, I just want to clarify here, it is homespun. We are using a cotton background with either the wool appliques or the cotton appliques. So when you go in there to purchase, you will be seeing, you can pick the background fabric. You say yes or no to that. Yes, I want the same background fabric that we have here. Then you can say the wool kit. Do you want the wool kit? Yes or no? Obviously, you're going to say yes because that's where you are in the product. But you don't have to take the background fabric. If you want to choose something else, you're more than welcome to. This is just what we think would look amazing and obviously does with this background fabric. So I do encourage you to do that as well. We do have limited amount of background fabric available for you. So if you choose this, please, and want to do it this way, please make sure you sign up soon. Now I am going to tell you that we do have these only as paid in full. So the background fabric is $60. And then if you choose to pay in full and you are doing the wool box or the wool, it's going to be $350 plus that $60 for the fabric if you are choosing to do the same background fabric that we have available to you. Now, the difference between like if you wanted to wait until March to sign up and do it monthly, please note that the price does go up because we do have to do the verifying of the credit cards every single month. So that does take manpower. So the difference between paying in full right away is going to be $350. And if you are paying monthly, you are going to be paying $416 as a total. And that's $32 per month on that way versus the $27 per month. And that is going to be for 13 months. I think I answered all the questions that I had. Do you have any more, Heidi?
Would a light gray work for the quilt box background?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely. So we are using reproduction fabrics for the quilt box ongoing project. So yes, definitely a light gray would definitely work for those reproduction fabrics.
And then how much yardage do they need for the wool?
For the wool box, if you are doing the wool box, you need 4 yards. We encourage you to do, you'll need 4 yards for sure. If you want to do an extra yard just in case you screw up, you're more than welcome to, but you will definitely need 4 yards.
So if they're paying in full for the black star, will we get the whole kit at once?
If you're paying in full, you will not get the full kit all at once. What you will get then is your 13 shipments, and you will get the 13 shipments, and that will include the wool, and you're also getting the pattern. So the pattern is a free download on Lisa's blog every month when we start it for only 1 month. So she will release 1 block in March. That block will be free on her blog until April 1st. Come April 1st, if you didn't download it, you will have to pay for it then the next time around. But if you are paying in full and you are getting a full kit, you will get that pattern for free.
Are threads for the projects included in the wool box?
The wool box does not contain thread inside of it. So the threads are all on you. If you decide that you like Valdani, which is what we use, then we have Valdani available. I do put out a list of all the threads that we do use in the wool box for that month. So you can look to see what you need and you can order accordingly. If you use some other thread, you're more than welcome to do that. We just use Valdani as well.
And then now if people sign up for the wool box today, will they get January's box?
Absolutely. You sign up today, you will get January's box. The first shipment is going to bill on the 15th, which I believe is Sunday. So make sure you get into that billing cycle and you will get the first box and the first block to go along with that fresh cut flowers.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
Behind you.
The quilt behind me is in the meadow. You can build a snowman.
They want all the deets.
This is a row of the month that will be starting in March. We have it available for you to pay in full is the only way that we have it available right now. So paying in full is $325. You will get the pattern, the fabric, and all of the wool in order to create the front part of this quilt. Obviously, backing is your choice that you can choose from, but this will start beginning of March. It is 4 shipments, $325 for it to be in full. Now you will get 4 shipments even paying in full. The size of it, I don't know completely off the top of my head. I think it's about 62 by 75, but I didn't get a chance to completely measure it in the interim. All right, anything else?
They're all saying that after all that information, everyone needs a drink.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you'll need to go back over and re-listen to everything, just because there was a lot of information given to you. And you will see posts about this on the blog, on Facebook, talking about each thing individually as well for you to wrap your head around. And please, if you have any other questions, please make sure you let us know on Facebook or send us an email. We'll gladly help you with anything you can't, wrap your head around, because it does take a lot of time. As you can see, I had it all typed out, and then we had to add some more because I missed some things. So it takes a little bit for me to wrap my head around as well.
Tell them that will be on the description soon.
Just the same copy.
So, yeah. So out of all the information that we did put, or fabrics that we told you would be great for all of these projects, they will all soon be linked in below the video as well. All right. Anything more?
Well, we have prizes.
I do have 3 more prizes.
Yeah, and then before we leave, maybe address the martingale thing about because people are wanting to know can they still get Lisa's books and
All right,
all
so there
that.
was a couple questions about Martingale. Obviously, you all saw the sad news that they will be closing their doors, unfortunately. But I am sure that they were an employee-owned company, and they have chosen to do the right thing and close before anything more happens, so that everyone can get what they've invested into that company. So kudos to them for that. So what's going to happen with things that are Lisa's books, or all the things that they did with Moda, we are all getting the rights to our books. So Moda will take over the publishing of those books that they have. So all the Moda Bake Shop ones, the collaborations with all the designers, they will have the rights to all those, so they will be able to do their thing. We as well will get all the books that we have published. So the Woolen Needle Thread 2 book, we do have a couple more with them as well. So as you all know, we do all of our in-house publishing ourselves. So we will be, once those are
Wrap it up.
once those are done, we will be able to print them ourselves. All right, so we are running out of time, apparently. So I'm going to wrap it all up. I hope we've answered all of your questions on how we need to, on everything. Like I said, you do have questions, please message me or do it online. I see all of those as well. We have 3 people that I need to get to. Michelle Pfeiffer,
probably.
Pfeiffer,
Yep.
Peifer, Marcel B, and Kathy King, because I loved how you said you were going down a rabbit hole, because we always do every single day, I swear. But anyway, yeah, we do turkey calls here when it goes crazy. So the 3 of you, please make sure you email us your name, information to Heidi N at primitivegatherings.us. All right, I think I got to wrap things up. We're running out of time. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful day.